This is probably more of a result of what we like in terms of our urban, restaurant style to suit this type of food. What do you want to eat? How's the setting feel like? How do we soften and warm this space up?
Our main inspiration comes when we're all sitting around a dining table, wherever it is in the world, having an experience where all of our eyebrows are being raised and we're going, this is amazing.
This had been in the works 2018, I think, a project that Adam, my business partner, had been working on with his team. I admired his love and his appreciation for food. My side was on the brand and the design and side of things. So it felt like it was a complementary partnership.
I grew up in restaurants. My father was an owner-operator. I was visiting markets before the sun was rising as early as I can remember in life. Washing dishes from the age of 10 and born and bred into hospitality.
I was working on school at the time. I think I was about 2 months away from opening. I was having a beer with him. He said, come and check it out. And I showed him what we were going to do. And I think I said, should we do something together one day? What about this one? What about everything?
Food House is Thai inspired essentially because of the travels that we went on. So we go away to cities, experience different experiences based on what mood boards and types of directions that we want to go down. And then once we land on what we feel is right, then that's what's right. Sawadee krap, sawadee krap, Mahanakan building. Krap, sick. Welcome to Bangkok, baby. It's happening.
Yeah, which you don't need.
Adam and the boys went on a trek through all the cities throughout Asia, throughout Hong Kong, China, Bangkok, Malaysia, Singapore, and just ate. And they sat in different areas and ate. And I think when they came back, because originally it was going to be Asian, when they came back, they were like, we're doing Thai. I was like, cool.
So the cashier stands around doing nothing most of the night.
Where we will stand is along our own concepts. School, Numero Quattro. These are the types of restaurants that we've built previously, and we're going to be having the same level of detail right across everything from interiors, brand, food, service, produce, sourcing.
So one's here, which is great for this half of the restaurant. The other half of the restaurant.
Just got a feel of the space and what did we want to achieve out of this. You can see certain things on a 3D and everything looks awesome, and you walk in there and you're like, something's missing, and that's when you got to get in there with the team and put those extra little touches on it.
It's going bump bump and you can still see it.
The brief that we give all of whether it's an interior designer or it's an architect or someone coming in doing some art installation and so forth, it's just one word for us, and it's got to be homely. And if you walk into any one of our venues, we want that feeling. We want that warm, homely feeling.
Look, Thai food, a lot of Thai food is traditionally starts somewhere on the street level. So we don't call ourselves street food. It's not street food done inside a restaurant, but the essence of Thai food comes from the street one way or another from the beginning. We're going to bring a restaurant that's vibey, a place where everyone adopts the Thai sharing food method, where everyone's sharing lots of small plates with big, beautiful, bold, punchy flavors and lots of killer cocktails.
I try to avoid designing specifically to the culinary direction. I think as a brand, we're always trying to do what's not literal, what's not the norm, and what's not obvious. If you know us and you know our story, I think you'll start to put the pieces together and things will start to connect. And I think that's I like to do that with, keep people guessing a little bit. If they can sit at the bar and go, I know why you did that. The feeling is like when you're designing these spaces is what's the feeling that you want to have when you're sitting in here, and I want to look around and see the toes tapping and people getting ready, they're having a nice dinner and they're getting ready and they could go out because they've had such a good time. They're like, should we have a couple more drinks and go out? Because that's generally what I do.
I don't believe in signature dishes. I think that every menu should have bangers all the way through. And I promise you, this menu, every dish is a banger.
We source everything locally where we can. We visit farms, we take time to do research. I have a really great crew. They're very passionate about what they do, so telling me, hey chef, you gotta try this mango up in the mountains. It's like 3 hours away, but it's the best mango you ever try.
We are using a lot of vanilla, green peppercorn, chocolate from West Bali, spice and also herbs from Ubud and Bedugul area. So yeah, we use a lot of technique, and then we want to use as much as local ingredient here in Full House.
We hope Foo House embodies the vision and mission of Project Black, just like every one of our other venues, and that's basically for us to build gathering spaces for people to come together and connect with one another, you know, create, whether it's culinary, whether it's entertainment, and get inspired or leave inspired. That's our goal. And I hope people get inspired and come back down this end of town. And, you know, from us at Project Black, I have no idea. We're just going with the flow. We don't have any big, crazy, you know, monetary goals. I think that's the monies are the last that we just want to keep creating cool spaces, and hopefully, you know, people continue to come and enjoy them. And as long as that's happening, we're all good. I think no matter where we go and what we do, we've always got that same mission and that same purpose. What we put on a plate or what you listen to is based on our taste, but the deeper meaning of it is for us to connect communities and connect cultures and ultimately give them a good time.